I'm going to show you a loadout that a lot of people use. It's pretty good. So let's just go ahead and go into the powers. First, we're going to start off with the telekinesis tree. You're going to pick up telekinesis, psychic empowerment, and bastion. And then you're going to go into illusion, pick up terror tendrils, grandeur, menace, phantom flames, terrorize, invisibility, and horrific visage. Then you're going to go into your iconic powers, pick up weapons expert, tactical genius, intimidating gaze, wisdom of Solomon, and then with that last power point, you can choose either nanoweave armor or powerful resistance. Personally, I'm going to get powerful resistance for an extra 100 health. It's good for survivability. Now, the reason I actually get weapons genius and tactical, or weapons expert and tactical genius, is because as a controller, you are supposed to be putting out a little bit of DPS. It's not your main role, but it is pretty helpful if you can put out that extra DPS. Obviously, you get intimidating gaze for 25 dominance, and wisdom of Solomon for 50 vitalization and 100 power. The dominance is for crowd control effects, and then the wisdom of Solomon is for better power over time moves and the extra power, so you can't use moves. So let's go into the loadout. Obviously, you can choose telekinesis or terror tendrils. I use terror tendrils because it has that AoE capability, and it also inflicts terror for that extra power interaction. Next is psychic empowerment, which is your power dump. It also gives might and precision for a little bit, but that's not really important. The most important thing is that it gives power back to your group. Next is going to be phantom flames. Now, I clip phantom flames with psychic empowerment, so I'll be debuffing an enemy and also crowd control because this hits up to about like 5 enemies. It also applies a really weak dot, but the main thing is that it gives the enemy defense debuff, which is really good and what people want to see in a raid. Terrorize could be next. I usually don't use Terrorize, but if there's another mental controller in the group, then I will put Terrorize in there. But usually my 4 is going to be Horrific Visage because that transforms enemies into a ghost, makes them pretty much useless for around 5 seconds, depending on what your dominance is. So it can alleviate some stress during a raid. So say like a couple of enemies are attacking the healer, you can just go ahead and change them into a ghost, depending on if your dominance is high enough. And it also inflicts the healing debuff, which is good as well. Next is going to be Grandeur. This is for picking up people and wiping aggro off of you. Say if someone dies right next to you and you keep getting hit, you can pop this off to make yourself immune for a little bit so you can pick someone up. And like I said, it also wipes aggro, so if you have a couple enemies attacking you, just pop this and then the enemies will go back to the tank or whoever needs to, focus on attacking the enemy. Then 6 is going to be your supercharge, which is Bastion. It's essentially a group raid shield, and it also gives power back to your group. It also deals damage to anything that is attacking you currently, and it is a 50% supercharge. So it